What is up, guys and gals? This is CALLFORAMEDIC. Today we have some awesome footage of Dgen in the Yamato. Now, this guy is literally, he is my own personal Chet Chelios. He is bad. Right after this clip, he sent me another one where he was in a 7v7 and he killed everybody. He got 7 kills. So, you see this guy on the other side, run for your life. Moving on. Good little broadside shot here. We're going to go ahead and throw some hatred downrange. And also, I'd like to say this is a new one for me. I don't, as of yet, ouchie, have any Yamato footage on there. So, you know, we've got some right now. And it is a 4v4, so we don't expect a whole lot of damage. We are doing a little bit of bow tanking right here. Folks throwing some not necessarily crunchy type shells at us, more like squishy, explodey, fiery type shells at us. Do with that what you will. 4v4 type situation, so not a whole lot of damage to be able to farm, but you know what? I have a feeling. I have a feeling that Dgen is going to make it happen. 42,000 damage. Nothing going on there at the top of the board. You know, this is type of the situation, you know, you always hear me say, you know, when things end up getting exponential. In a 4v4 situation, if you lose one guy, that is a quarter of your force. That's kind of, you know, to the point where you're like, hey, that's kind of a big deal. So, that's kind of where we're at right here, folks. You know, if somebody goes out, it's going to be an issue. Hopefully, you know, it's not going to be us. Hopefully, we stay in here. That gentleman right there, look like he's just begging to be shot there. Get him off the map pretty fairly easy there if we can connect with him. Dispersion looks pretty good, except for that one gunner who was asleep on the job there. We go ahead and eradicate that gentleman. It's a 3v4 situation, and just like I mentioned previously, it's beginning. They're beginning to feel the crunch there. Right under 50,000 damage, and you know that is pretty impressive considering how many people are in the lobby. Nice little tight, kind of tight grouping. You know, I've been running a lot of German ships, so yes, anything is tight compared to German ships. That's what she said. So, you know, we kind of have that going on, and possibly if we are very nice and promise to run away from him if we see him on the field of battle, perhaps he will tell us who he uses as a commander on the mighty Yamato. Moving on. Getting a lot of defense, getting a lot of secondary hits out here, just making it happen. Backing up here nicely. Secondary's catching them on fire because you would not dare load high-X in the Yamato. Really just dragging this guy here through the mud. We've lost 1 for the friendlies, 2 down for the enemies. Excuse me. So, you know, it's still, they're feeling the squeeze, but they can still kind of end up coming out ahead on this, if you will. And as far as health goes, we haven't lost hardly any. I mean, granted, it's almost 20,000 health, but in this thing, it is a mere drop in the bucket. Decorating Yamato right there. Hit him a little forward there of where we actually wanted to hit him, but you know what? It's difficult at these long shots, especially to kind of determine, you know, if they've kicked the engines out or they're going all ahead flank, what have you. Picking up the stern gun there, going to go ahead and throw that at him. See if that triple-barreled cannon there makes a dent at him there. Just tapped him in the front, just real gentle, just a little tap. Followed up with one behind that. Just pulled a metal down there. Man, oh man, 124,000 damage thus far. Really out here making it happen, folks. Very excited to kind of see how this plays out. A lot of damage in a small game. Now, this guy is at the point where he cannot turn out. He has to turn in. Sweet baby Jesus. If you think about, you know, that amount of hatred coming in at you, you know, that the decks would be bloody. There would have to be, you know, 50, 60, 100 crew members dead per volley of that. You know, forgive my ghoulish overkill, but that's just what I'm thinking about. miscalculated that a little bit. Still managed to catch him a little bit right there. When they're angling in or angling out, it is tough to kind of, you know, extrapolate where they're going to be and when and so on and so forth. You know, you kind of need to be a fortune teller if you're going to fire at long range. Going to the top of the board there, it is a 2v1 situation. This gentleman is in trouble. Now, that being said, wow. I was going to say, that being said, he does have a lot of health. He does not have a lot of health any longer. 235,000. Oh my God. And he's going in for secondary range. It is a 1v1 type situation. The other guy is like, hey, can I fight? Dgen is like, hex, no, get out of here. This is my war. And wow. Golly gee, wow. I don't know what to say. Wow. That is all I could say. That is impressive. That is a chokehold off the top rope into a lariat landing in a figure four type situation. 270,000. That is murder. And I will have, assuming of course the software, hardware, everything works out, his 7v7 game where he kills all 7 bad guys. I'm going to have that. I'm going to serve it up hot and ready like a Chili's hot plate. We'll see you guys next time.